Hey, and welcome to Just the Tip, mini tutorials for when you just need to know one thing. One frequently asked question I see a lot on the forums is how to keyframe a wiggle expression. There's a straightforward method for doing this, but it's not obvious. Lucky for you, I'm very obvious. Here's my comp, I have a square solid in the middle and I want to wiggle it, but only as the blue circle zooms past. So before I dig into expressions, make sure the red square is selected and then go to Effect, Expressions Controls, Slider Control. Hit Enter and rename the effect Amplitude. Now, reselect red square and tap P on the keyboard to expose the position keyframes. And now alt-click on the stopwatch to open the expressions area and type in the regular wiggle expression. Wiggle brackets 5, 100 close brackets. That means reposition the solid 5 times per second within 100 pixels of the original position. A quick playback sees the solid wobbling constantly. Not what we want. So now expand the layer properties so we can see both the amplitude effect slider value and the position property. And click into the expression, highlight the 100 value and using the pick whip, select the slider. A quick playback and the solid isn't moving. That's because our amplitude slider now sets the value for the wiggle amplitude and it's set to 0. And look, the slider has a stopwatch, meaning we can keyframe it. So using the current time indicator, scrub along until the blue circle is just before the red square and set a keyframe on the slider. Use the page down key to move a couple of frames forward and now use the slider to set a maximum wiggle amplitude. Oh, quick aside, if you right click on the slider value and choose Edit Value, you can change the minimum and maximum values of the slider. Back to the comp, drag the current time indicator to the point we want the wobble to stop and set a new keyframe back to 0. And right click on the keyframe in the timeline and in Keyframe Assistant choose Easy Ease In. A quick playback and the solid's not moving frequently enough. I can edit the expression to change the 5 to say 15. Or I could add a new expression control to keyframe the frequency too. Same procedure, Effect, Expressions Controls, and this time I'm choosing Angle Control. Mainly because it's different, but Evolution Controls and other overtime controls often use the Angle Control. Hit Enter and rename this frequency, and then expand it on the timeline. Click to edit the expression and replace the 5 with the frequency value. Oh, quick aside, if you can't see the pick whip, right click anywhere in this area and choose Columns. Then select Parent and Link. Playing back, the frequency being set to 0 makes one weird bounce. And messing with the two slider values gets you a pretty good fading wiggle. Now if you're not keen on having to use expressions each time you want to do something, you can always make a preset. Go to Effect, Distort, Transform, and edit your position expression so that you can copy it. Just Ctrl A to select all and Ctrl C to copy, and then alt-click on the transform effects position and Ctrl V to paste in the expression. And then either click on the position properties equals sign to disable the expression there, or edit the expression to delete it. The transform effect does the same job, but this time it's an effect, meaning we can save it. Select the Effects Controls panel and Ctrl A to highlight all the effects, and then go to Animation, Save Animation Preset to save your wiggle fade for the next time. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and there's a bell I'm supposed to beg you to click?